make that. Yes, hey, hey. Yeah, we riding up the mountain. Yeah, we riding. Yeah, we riding. Hey, we got. Hey, we riding. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Taycasso. I hope y'all are doing lovely, okay? Feeling amazing. This is a don't fear God reading, okay? I don't know. I need to do this because people are out here fearing God. And, you know, I just want to be like, there's no need. Like, you know, the only two things that you should fear with God is like, maybe 2-3 things, okay? The first is like birth. Because, you know, you don't know how, but that's something that you can't control. Literally, you don't control how you get here, okay? But it's like, the fear is like how you get here, you know, if you have complications or things like that, you know, that's something you can fear, okay? You can also fear like, I don't know, okay? So fear God and through birth, 111, okay? Fear God through birth, and you can fear God through death, okay? Because of how you might die, you know, things like that. But it's like death is something that you can't control. Birth is something that you can't control. The only thing that you can control is you living and you being here, okay? And the actions that you take, the things that you do, all of that. So it's like, you know, people fear God. I get it, yes. However, there's no reason to fear God, because if you're living in a way that follows God, and like, you know, even if you're not on the level of God yet or whatever, because it can take a while, it's like, that's the only thing that you should be worried about, because you cannot control death and you cannot control birth. And so it's like, the only thing that you're here to control is you and your life. And God got the rest. And the thing is, if you walk with God, then you really can see how God walk with you, okay? Look, you can see how I was just sitting here like, I fuck with God so hard. Because God know me and God know what I like. I just saw 2, 3, 4. God know what I love, okay? And so because of that, look, fuck with me just came on. Look, God fuck with me, okay? Like, so hard, and I mean that. And it's not just because God been fucking with me since I was a child, okay? Like, and this is something that I know, okay? And the thing is, it's like, I was a child that was like, if you want to say bad, I, in the sense, 3 or 4 time, okay? I used to be on go time all the time. Okay, like all the time, but 3 or 4 time is God time, okay? It's whole time, but it's God time. And so it's like, I used to be a child literally all up until college, okay? Like being a rebel type of person. That's me. I've been this way this whole time. Like being in church, being loud, being running around the church, you know, like from church, from like being in public places, you know, getting lost and shit, worrying my mama in the grocery stores, you know, like yelling at teachers at school. I have done all of this, okay? Helping one of my friends in a fight. You know, like I've literally never, I fought, but I've never like fought. But it's like me personally, but I have helped, okay? I've like been arrested. I went to jail for stupid shit, but you know, it's like, I done been that person. I really have. I done ran away from gunshots. I done been around people getting shot. I done seen it all. I could have almost went to jail and not been in college no more for weed. You know, with a group of friends. Like, it's so much. It's so much. And I've been that person. I really have. And so through all of that, God's still been like, you my nigga, okay? And most recently, within the last 2 years, I really have seen that because me and God got even closer. Like on so many levels. And it's like now, it's like we took a long time to get to know each other, even though we knew each other. But now it's like we know each other. Like I know God and God know me, and I know God. And it's like God is like a person at this point. God is personified, and God makes God presence known as like a person in a way, even though God is literally everything and everywhere. And that's the thing, that's how God uses that shit. Because God is everything and everywhere, it's like God be like, yep, I'm right here. Yep, I'm over here. Yep, I'm right here. Yep, I'm gonna send you this song. Yep, I'm gonna send you this email real quick. And it might not even be like, it's like a little message. It's like a, hey, it's like a, oh, I know you like that. Oh, look at that. Ooh, like that'll make you laugh. Like, you know, something, I don't know. If it's like a drink in the stove, be like, oh yeah, pick that. You know you gonna like that. You know, it's like, I don't know. But it's like the whole fear thing. I don't have fear because one, I have overcame fear to where I don't be scared about shit out here, like in the world. There could be a whole bunch of shit going on. I literally have been around like somebody getting shot. I'm so serious. I'm not laughing at that, but it's like somebody getting shot when I'm at the corner store, and then all of a sudden somebody getting shot like right there, and I'm like, what? But no, like, oh my God. No, it's just like, okay, somebody, you know, like it's a everyday normal thing. I don't know. It ain't no fear. It's just like not no fear. Like, I don't know. And God has helped me do that. God has helped me overcome all types of fears, all types of, if you want to say anxiety, which is of the devil. Anxiety is the devil, okay? All types of anxieties, all types of, because it's dark, because devilish type of shit wants you to feel like you're, excuse me, like you can't control shit. And you know, sometimes, you know, that can come up. However, it don't also at the same time for me now, because it's like there's nothing to fear. I don't know, there's nothing to fear. Like if you don't have enough money, okay, the money gonna come, because it's like you at some point are going to get to another point, and it's literally going to be at a higher point. Even if you go lower, like even if you go, I've been there where I went from one point and it was at a low point, but then I went even lower. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is what it is. But the thing is, it's like still fucking with God so hard, where it's like, God, I know we gonna get out of this. I know that. And I said we because it's just like that. It's like we gonna get out of this. Like how we gonna get out of this, God? Shit, God know what type of situation you in. If you work with God, God will work with you. Look, do you love me for real? It's like I have showed God that I love God for real. And God has showed me that I know God, but I love God for real. Like we in this thing. Like I'ma ride the wheels. Ride until the wheels fall off, for real. And even then, it's like you die and you still got God. That's the thing. That's why this shit is cool, because it's like God is everywhere all the time, in this lifetime and the next. And if you don't have no next lifetime, then you got God. Like you just there with God. Like that sounds amazing to me. I don't know. It's like God is amazing. And so I needed to do that, because God is literally amazing. Like I fuck with God so hard. And there's a whole bunch of people where they don't want me to fuck with God as hard as I fuck with God. But I fuck with God. I really do. I don't give a fuck. The same card came out, do you love me for real? And so it's like, if you don't fuck with God that hard, I feel like also right now, people are knowing, like you can see who fuck with God and who don't, because God is making that shit blatantly known, okay? Like if you fuck, like God, like if you fuck with me, I got you. But if you don't fuck with me, you gon' know. Look, I don't know. This is coming through, but Lil Durk, he just got slapped or whatever, allegedly, because they put allegedly, even though it was on the video, but allegedly got slapped at a casino. And he ain't have, I don't think he had people around him or whatever. That's God setting some shit up to be like, nigga, I will beat your ass. I'm so serious. It's just like that. Like, it's like, you think you protected, you think you safe. Okay, I'm gonna show you how you not. And so people is getting shown like how they not safe, how they not prepared, how they not protected. And God is literally setting up shit that people cannot control. Like, you can't control this shit. Like, it just can't be controlled. Okay, Young Buck, 10 Toes Down album cover is being pointed out right now. Hell yeah, I'm 10 toes down with God. Like, be like, God be like asking me to do some wild shit. Not necessarily wild, but like to say some shit, to do some shit sometimes. And I'd be like, for real, God? And God be like, hell yeah, do that shit. Hell yeah, do that shit. And I'd be like, okay. I got a song, Never Been Better. The first beginning of the song, I'll be like, I said yes out here, said to God. Okay, it's just like that. It's like, hell yeah, okay, God, what we got? What we gonna do? Let's do it. Because it's like, God got me. Whatever God is asking me to do, God got me in that moment, in that step, whatever the fuck, because we right here with it. Y'all see how I just caught that shit with my legs? That's just God. That's God. It's like I do something and then God right there to catch me. Right there. So it's like no matter what happens, it could be some horrible ass shit. I don't care. And hopefully at this moment in life, I think that I have been through most of all of the horrible shit that I can go through. There is new horrible shit that I might go through in the future. However, I honestly feel like it's not gonna be as bad as what I've experienced in the past. And I feel that because God has literally given me that insight. Okay, 12-12. And so it's like, it might be horrible shit, but I'm also like ready for it, whatever the horrible shit is. And I feel like it's gonna be me looking into shit, me indirectly experiencing it, but like not me. And that's something that I've been waiting for my whole life. I've been waiting for me to not directly experience shit my whole life, and I'm finally here where I don't have to experience shit me personally. And so I'm ready for that, because More Life by Drake, okay? I got more life. And so because I done been basically dead, okay? I got hit by a fucking car and I was basically like dead, and I woke the fuck up. I woke up and I'm here. I done healed. I can walk. I just took a walk outside, like a distance that I have not walked since before my accident. I got hit by a car. I'm gonna stop saying accident because I got hit by a fucking car, okay? People like to try to put in the accident. You had your accident? No, I got hit by a car. I got hit by a car, okay? And so because I got hit by a car, that ain't something that people just do. People don't just get hit by fucking cars and live. Like, at all. People don't get hit by cars and live, okay? And so it's like, I not only got hit by a car, but I'm in this whole living, walking, breathing, okay? Looking good, okay? Like, that's God. That ain't nothing but God. Like, I'm a fucking miracle out here. Look, never saw it coming, okay? You know, I never saw that, like, certain things God don't say. And it's okay because I'm a human being. And so certain things I'm not gonna know that's coming my way. However, God be preparing. And again, my body has been tried in a great way. And so God do that one time. Like, there's certain times, because I know exactly why I was hit. I know the whole situation, you know, why the fuck that shit was going on, what led to that, all of that. And so because I know that, there's certain instances where it's like maybe you went through some horrible shit where your body has been tried, okay? Because there's certain shit that like I've been through before that, like, you know, homelessness or being hungry, not having no money, being like broke, like all of that shit, okay? Whatever the shit, like my mama dying, grandparents dying, family members dying, I don't know, family not fucking with me, you know, all that shit, like horrible shit. But that didn't affect my body, okay? It's me getting affected by my body where God is like, okay, nah, that's done. Like, you ain't doing that no more. And I done broke bones before. Like, before this, like, growing up, I done broke, like, my right or left ankle, like, twice. My right arm was broke one time. So, it's like, I done been through some painful ass shit, but nothing compared to what the fuck I recently experienced, okay? Like, my hip was dislocated. Like, that's not normal. It's just not normal. I just saw 555 when I said normal. That shit not normal, okay? And so, it's like, you know, I done been through that shit. And so it's like now, God is like, okay. Okay. Them people, like, no people can do that shit again. Like, yes, there could be other things, but my body is literally not going to be tried. I'm going to continue to heal and heal and heal in so many ways where it's like my body is going to continue to get better. Like, I'm very strong, like stronger now than I was before. And I was strong before, but I'm really strong now. Like, my body is like, you know, I'm like cute, okay? Like, and it's in a way because of me getting hit, because I've been forced to like work out like almost every day, but at least every other day, every 2 to 3 days I work out. Like, I'm doing some type of strength training, which is like building up muscle and shit. And so because I have to do that in order to get this right, especially my leg and my knee. And so it's like, you know, like I'm a lot stronger than I was before, but also building off of a strength that I had before. And it's all because of God. So yes, how do we start over? Now we're at a point where it's like, God is like, let's start over. How do we start over? And so because of that, it's like, I'm here. God know I'm here. We in this hoe. Like, at first, maybe with no love boulevard, maybe it seemed like that for me. It did for a little bit. It seemed as if God didn't fuck with me. And I'm so serious. For a certain point in time in life, it seemed like God did not fuck with me. And I was like, I don't know who you is, God. But you, I mean, like, after my mama died, I was like, oh no. I started feeling a whole bunch of different ways about God. And I kind of started to feel like that. But when that shit happened, I really was like, I don't know who you is, God. You don't fuck with me. You did this shit. Like, you took away my mama. That shit was hard as fuck, okay? Like, it took me like 10 whole years to not let her go, but to let go of hurt and pain that I had inside my body. Like 10 whole years. That's how long, almost as long as I did not fuck with God. And I'm so serious. And I'm 30 now, so that's like 20 years I fucked with God and 10 years where I didn't. Maybe I did a little, like I would dibble and dabble and be like, you know, go to church, listen to church music, you know. Gospel music is something that's always been there, but like, nah, 222, okay? Like, I did not fuck with God for like a little bit. 9/11, like, it was like, and for God, that was alarming, okay? And that's why it's like, it took things happening in my life, but also God needing to come into my life to be like, I'm here. And God literally being like, I'm here, okay? And then in like 2019, I was like, okay, God, we here. But then 2020, for real, God was like, I'm here. God was like, I'm here. And I was like, okay, okay. And then it was, ever since, it's been like real good, real cool. Even though I have went through in that time frame some horrible ass shit. But it's like God needed to be there for the horrible shit. Like hard. Because God already knew what was going to go on in my life after God came in. Yes. Harder, like making the presence fully known, okay? But like, I've had like, I don't know how to describe it, but I've had like God come in and I'd be like, okay, God, you here. But then it's like, I don't know, like 2015, I had like a big like, wow, God, like what's that? And it was like a big old like awakening, and it was just like, I'm here. And then after that, my mind started to change. The things that I did started to change. Like, I don't know. But like, mind started to change. And it all happens in the mind first. It really does. If your mind is not changing with God, then you're doing something wrong. Because your mind is supposed to change first, and then everything follows. If you changing like your physical self before you change your mental self, it's not going to follow, and it's not going to be right, because you have to change your mind first before anything. It's like mind, then emotions, then fucking physical things can happen to you. But it's like mind has to change. Your mental has to be strong, and then emotions have to change and follow the mind, and then physical things can start to happen and change and be better. But it has to start with your mind. I'm looking at Slimmy B, problem child, okay? Look, I already said I was a problem child. Apparently, since I was a child, like a baby, people was like, that's the problem child, me. And now look at me, okay? I don't know. I'm just like, I done been through a whole bunch of shit, and God has literally been here this whole time. And so, going back to fearing God, I don't fear God. I love God, and God loved me. And so, you know, I hope that this has helped, like, give some insight on, like, how to not fear God. Because God is literally here. God will literally show you, and God will literally prove to you how much God loves you. But you also, it's a relationship, like y'all both gotta be on the same page. If it's not like that, then it won't be like that. And I feel like that's the most important the most important relationship in the whole world is with God. If you don't have it and you think that, you know, God is just nothing, then okay, that's fine. At one point, again, I was there. However, God came in and God came through and was like, nah, I knew that you fucked with me before, so I'ma show you how much you fuck with me. If you ain't never fucked with God, that's a different story. I don't have that for you. I don't have one of those stories, because I used to be like on my knees type shit, praying the Lord's Prayer, praying because I grew up very Christian, praying the Lord's Prayer, praying Psalms 23. Now let me, is that it? Now I lay me down to sleep, I pray to, no, that's not it. That's not it. But hold up, the one where it say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, that's Psalms 23. Because it's GOAT. It's the 23rd minute right now. It's the Psalms 23. I used to say that shit before bed when I was little, like for years, like get on my knees type shit. And you know, so God remembers all that. And so if you ain't never fucked with God, I don't know what to tell you. But right now, those who have really fucked with God, whether you have or you don't, I mean, no. Well, yeah, whether you have or you don't, it's like, that's it. I don't know, that's it. That's being pointed out. That's it. Like, it's like either you fuck with God or you don't. Cold day in hell, by Freddie Gibbs is being pointed out. It's like, you can really understand, I can really understand hell, and heaven is cold. I mean, sorry, hell is cold. I'm just letting you know. Because I've been there. I've been there. I've been to hell and back, okay? And so hell is cold. It's not hot. I'm just letting that be known. Hell is very cold. They can make it seem like that shit hot. That shit ain't hot. That shit is cold. So niggas who be dying and going there, it's cold. I think that they get a rude awakening once they get there, because it's like, wait, I thought this shit was gonna be hot. Nah, this shit cold, because it's a whole different thing. Like, it's like God gotta surprise you. Be like, you thought it was gonna be hot, huh? Like you was gonna be burning? Nah, you gonna be freezing. You gonna be freezing. I'm so serious. Look, express yourself, God. Look, I'm saying what I need to be saying, okay? Grinding, I'm shining, okay? I don't know. Pay up, pay, money on the way, okay? Money on the way. The love is all real. God is making sure that things are being taken care of, okay? 333 by Sammy is being pointed out. Yeah, so I think that that's all. I hope that this helps. I hope that this gave some insight, okay? Thank y'all for watching. Bye, y'all.